What is going on, guys? Jared Lewis here and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've wanted to do this a long time and I put it off for years and years and years. I've actually had this camera since 2017, just before my last comp. I started vlogging last comp as well, but I never ended up uploading any of it. So currently I'm 8 weeks out. I just got over COVID, so training is now amped up. I thought it was about time. So I'm gonna take you guys along with me for the next 8 weeks. I'm gonna cover my training, my nutrition, pretty much everything. Take you guys through my emotions, my thoughts, my struggles, my wins, everything. I'm not gonna hold anything back, no secrets. So if you guys wanna see anything or talk about anything, let me know in the comments. But yeah, let's do it. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So breakfast is 60 grams of oats with a little bit of stevia, about 5 or so grams of stevia. And then I chuck some water in there and microwave it. I then add an egg white once it's already half cooked. And then I add some Almond Breeze unsweetened vanilla almond milk. Very low calorie. I add some WPI protein, chocolate, and a little bit of cacao, and I mix it up and microwave it again. Once it is microwaved, it comes out as that consistency there, and then I chop up my strawberries and I chuck them in. And that is meal one. It's about 100 grams of strawberries there as well. And it comes out looking like that. Absolutely delicious when it's done right and not too dry. Also have a greens drink. So I have a tablespoon of greens powder and a tablespoon of glutamine. Chuck that in there. And it is absolutely disgusting, as you can see on my face. But, you know, you got to drink it. It's all about that nutrition. Pre-workout is by Faction Labs Disorder. It's one of my favorites at the moment. What is up, guys? Been a while. It's been a while since I've been in front of a camera. I actually filmed a lot of my prep last time, but I never ended up posting any of it. So I might actually show some clips over the next couple of videos. But yeah, we're off to the gym. I'm going to pretty much vlog the rest of my comp prep. I've got 8.5 weeks till IFBB Adelaide, and then we'll see what happens with the other comps. I was going to do NABA as well, but that has been cancelled in SA. But I'm thinking I might do a interstate NABA, maybe nationals for IFBB. It depends on where I place. I'm going to be vlogging it all, showing you exactly what I do, no secrets. Yeah, so I'm going to try to at least release a video a week, maybe 2, I don't know, we'll see what happens. But we are currently on our way to the gym, Wednesday morning, and it's push day. So pretty much what I'm doing with my training at the moment is I just got out of isolation for having COVID. So 2 weeks of literally no training, 2 weeks of just sitting inside being bored out of my mind. That was probably the worst part about COVID, was the isolation. It was just boring. We had nothing to do. I did a fair bit of, like, I guess, self-development in the first few days, and then after that that, I just kind of lost all motivation. I can really see how people that are isolated from other people really get depressed. Yeah, it was not a good time, but you know, I didn't get that sick, so I'm grateful for that. I was barely sick for a day. But yeah, so we're back into it. I've trained about 4 times since I've been back, but it was very basic type stuff just to get me back into it, because if I went too hard, I'd probably be too sore to train at the intensity that I want to train at 6 days a week. So today is the first day back on my program. I think today is rest pause sets, but I'm not sure. So we'll see when we get there, but yeah, I'm gonna log the whole workout. Enjoy. Alright, so first exercise is bench press. We're doing 3 sets of 6. This is just a warm-up weight. I'd already done 2 warm-ups previous to this, as well as some shoulder mobility work. So, rack that one up. Perfect. We go up to 120 kilos. And we start our first working set. So like I was saying before, this workout is actually rest pause sets. So we will do 3 working sets. The last one will be the rest pause. Obviously, prep's getting to me a little bit. I can normally get 6 pretty well, or it could have just been because I had COVID pretty much last week. So this is only the second workout back. My first workout was pretty average. I literally only did machines. I didn't try to do anything too crazy. And we're struggling there. So I write down all my weights so that next workout I know exactly what I did. So this is the final set, I'm pretty sure. This will be the rest pause set. And Popeye comes to save his damsel in distress, but I didn't need it. And then I wait about 20 seconds, so I sped it up. And then we go into our next set. I only get a couple, well 1. And then I rack it back up and rest again before my next rest pause. And then I only get 1 more rep again. Just ideally I would like a spot, but I don't like random people spotting me. I feel most of the time they take too much weight, and it's just it just ruins your set, ruins your workout. Alright, this is my warm-up. My warm-up for shoulders, first set. I already did a lighter weight as well, because the first couple of exercises I like to do a couple of warm-ups before I get into any working sets. And this will be my heavy set. So I've sped this one up a little bit as well. And again, we are doing rest pauses on the last set. Alright. So this will be my last set, I think. So I'm aiming for around 6 reps. Alright, now I'm resting. This one's really hard, just because when you don't have a spot, that first rep is so hard when you're already fatigued, and I pretty much only get 1 or 2 reps out. And then on my final rest pause, I literally get like 1 rep. So alright, cool. So old mate actually came over and started chatting to me, so it was pretty funny. He just came over and said how I'm inspiring him, and he's seen me around the gym, and yeah, it was actually pretty funny. I had about a couple of minute conversation with him. I try not to talk too much during my workouts. That's why I do train at a different gym to the one I work at. But yeah, it is what it is sometimes. So I've only filmed my last set on all of these ones just because I don't want the video to be too long. So this is my rest pause set. So see how many reps I can get. Close grip Smith machine bench press. Alright. And then I get as many as I can. And there we go, start to fail. Alright, and then I go to pec fly. So this is not a rest pause set. It's just 1 straight set. This was my 3rd set as well. So nothing too fancy on that one. I just really focus on the contraction and really focus on the stretch. Alright, so Southbound does have one of these standing side raise machines. I like it better because it's got constant tension on the muscle throughout the whole range of motion, rather than dumbbells. Obviously doesn't have any tension at the bottom part of the movement, mainly only at the top. So I absolutely love this machine. Unfortunately, only Southbound has it that I know of in Adelaide. I'm pretty sure another gym up north has one, but it's not a gym open to the public. Alright, so this is my rest pause set again. And go to absolute failure. Alright, so this is my last set of skull crushers. I'm doing these on the floor just because they are rest pause sets and I don't have a spot. And I find doing them from the floor, you can just grab it and drop it behind your head. It's so much easier when performing a rest pause set. Even a drop set, I just like doing it on the floor. I feel more balanced and secure. I feel stronger as well. So you just drop it behind your head there, have a rest, and then you pick it back up when you go to do your second rest pause. Like so. You can't really do this when you're on a bench because your hands get squished in between the bar and the bench. You can bring it down to your legs, but I just find this so much better and so much easier. Alright. And last one, a couple of reps, as many as you can, and I was taking this set to complete failure. And then the last exercise is just an overhead tricep. Nothing too crazy, straight set, and it was 3 sets of 15. And that's it. So workout's done. I pretty much have the same thing to eat post-workout as I do pre-workout. So we got oats again, some WPI protein, a little bit of fruit, some stevia. Yeah, I have a little bit more oats post-workout than I do pre-workout. But yeah, that's it. That's all I do. So this is pretty much it here. Some raspberries this time, strawberries. And I also have a Fiber One salted caramel bar. Perfect. So third meal we have chicken and rice. So pretty much I chop up some zucchinis, chop up some capsicums. I'm gonna have all of that. About that. Slice that up. Have a little bit of mushroom. Slice that up. Chuck all that in the pan. Then we also have a couple of cherry tomatoes. Let's chuck there. And then a nice big handful of spinach, which we'll chuck in a minute. Pretty much I add these last just because the zucchini and the capsicum take a lot longer to cook than the tomatoes and spinach. Right, so I split one of these up into 2 different meals. So pretty much I'll just add it into a bag, get about half because I have exactly the same meal as my 4th meal for the day as well. So let's chuck that in there. And I just split that as best as I can, just like that. I'll leave this one for later, and I'll chuck this in the microwave to cook. While that's in the microwave, I add my chicken. So pre-cooked chicken, 200 grams. Let's chop this up. Turn it around. And then I add that into there as well. And then I add the rest of the veggies as well. So once that's pretty cooked, give it a bit of a stir. And I add a lot of salt to this meal. Also add a little bit of chili flakes, just a tiny little amount, and a tiny bit of sriracha right there. Just add a couple of drips. So the rice just goes straight into the bowl. And add that in. Oh, delicious. I'm gonna add a tiny amount of tomato ketchup on there and a tiny amount of 0-calorie mustard. Done. Alright, so my 4th meal is literally exactly the same as my last meal. So I add some avocado into this one just because now I'm going to work, so I like to add a little bit more food in, but yeah, exactly the same thing. Starving. 200 grams of chicken, 400 grams of air fried white potato, sauerkraut and zucchini. And my last meal of the day is cream of rice. So we have 70 grams of Mackenzie's rice flour, because that's all cream of rice actually is. And again, we have some more strawberries. So I have another 200 grams of strawberries, and it comes out just like that. So I add some stevia to it as well, and then just some more WPI protein. Absolutely amazing. And the final thing for the night, chocolate paddle pop. That's it. That's all my calories.